Hello guys and welcome to today's trade recap. Today is also we didn't catch up any money. Instead we lost money. That's it. We are still trading in a losing streak. I hope it will end soon, but I'm sure it will end soon. And once it ends, those damn winning streaks is going to hit up, and I'm going to pass the account regardless. So, and I did a little bit of changes in term of the strategy, not in the practical way, not in the order block breaker, not in the analysis way. I changed my strategy in entering the trade, managing the trade, and all of those technical ways. If you know what I'm saying. So what did I change is I realized that my win rate is at around 40%. That means from 10 trades I lose 6 and I win 4. And my average risk reward is high, is around 1 to 2 to 1 to 3 risk to reward, and by that I should be profitable, yeah, right? But the thing that is catching me to only being a break-even trader is that whenever I have a 1 to 2 on or 1 to 3 risk to reward trade and hits full take profit, I should have been won 3%, right? Like 1 to 3 risk reward, risk 1%, I should have win 3%. But in the end of the trade, I end up having like 1.7 or 1.8%. You ask why? Well, because I use in my trades take profit 1, take profit 2, and I use the break even stop loss after hitting take profit 1, and that shit is what caused me to be at break even when the trade is hit full take profit. So on this trade I managed to start on changing that strategy, and I started not putting some partials on the trade, and whether I hit stop loss or I hit take profit, there's no break even, there's no partials, there's no shit, and that shit maybe is going to help me a lot of gaining the percentages. So without that being said, I'm going to explain on how did I lose this trade, how did I thought this trade is going to be a winner, how, and everything. So let's start into today's video. So we're starting off with the 1 hour. So this was Asian session. We came up, we took out these highs, and then we made the sweep off of the previous daily highs, and then we continued going lower. We broke this bullish fair value gap. Then on London session we came down. News came out at 1:30 p.m. We swept out these lows, and these are data lows and those are data highs, and with that New York session opened and we saw a leg up. We took out London session highs. We made a relative equal highs on Asian session highs, and we made a bearish SMT with GJ. So, and we respected the 1 hour bearish order block. With that I said, okay, we didn't close above this high. We made an SMT and we took out London session highs and approximately Asian session highs. And we are at the bearish order block. So with that I said, okay, from now further the continuation of the bearish order flow is there. So I scaled down to the 15-minute time frame, and this is how the chart looked like. I waited for a market structure shift and a 15-minute closer above that zone, and today I did well of being patient, respecting the market price action and everything. I did it perfectly because I've learned of my mistake on last trade on Friday. I waited patiently. This was a 15-minute breaker, and I marked out the market structure shift where it should be, and this was a bullish 15-minute gap that I thought, okay, we respected it to this time, then maybe we're going to disrespect it in the next move. So I scaled down to the 15 minutes to look for the continuation confluences. So this was the 15-minute breaker. We got a retrace it into it. We have this 5-minute fair value gap. I have this 5-minute fair value gap. We retraced into it. Also, I think we are in equilibrium zone of this high down to these lows. Yeah, we hit equilibrium right here. We look at this was the inverse fair value gap on the 1 minute. Let me show you real quick. This was the fair value gap. We ran through it. We inversed the fair value gap. We retraced into the inverse fair value gap and the breaker block and the 5-minute fair value gap. And with that, I waited for breaker structure and validation of this 1-minute order block right here, or right here. This is the new order block. I waited for invalidation. Boom! We invalidate the bullish order block. We made the market structure shift. I waited for a 15-minute closure. I think on this candle it did, and then we invalidated this bullish fair value gap right here. This 1-minute bullish fair value gap. And once we invalidated, I entered right here on this candle closure right here. I putted my stops above these highs because I thought price is never going to end up going higher because of respecting the bearish order flow. Bullish order flow is already invalidated by break-in structure on the 1 minute right here. And that's it. I said, okay, this 1 minute fair value gap, it might be get filled, but we did not. Instead, we filled out this inverse fair value gap. So then I set my stop loss at these data highs, and I don't know why it did like this. At these data highs, data lows. Because data lows are such a strong draw on liquidity. Then I closed my laptop. Stop loss set, take profit set. There's no partials. There's no break even stop loss. There's nothing. Then what price ended up doing? It ended up going down. This zone, I was thinking of putting a take profit one on this zone. But I said, okay, this is the day I'm going to change that shit, and take profit one should have been hit, and I should have been stopped out at break even. But fuck that shit, I'm not doing that anymore. I risked a little bit on this trade. I risked less than 1% than I usually do. Price I think ended up reversing of this 1 hour fair value gap. Yeah. This fair value gap did not get closer below it. We respected this fair value gap and the BPR right here. Actually, it is a BPR. I thought of the volume down and the bearish order flow, we are going to disrespect this fair value gap. But instead, we did not psych, and we got stopped out. So this trade is not a very bad trade, especially with trading in a relative bearish trend, downtrend, not a bearish trend, but a bearish order flow. We didn't close below this, above this high, so I said okay. I don't know. I don't have much to complain about this trade. I'm not angry about it. It is what it is. Hopefully we make another wins in this week. So without that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys up tomorrow with this trade recap of tomorrow. What I said. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys up tomorrow. Thank you. Goodbye.